game section. And I was trying to see if I could maybe find... did they even... So I have an ice cream problem. I'm going through a phase right now. And I'm pretty sure he didn't put any cookie dough pieces in my blizzard. There's no cookie dough pieces in my blizzard. What a tragedy. I'm devastated. That's the whole point. You fucking eat this. Oh my god, I'm devastated. Anyway, so when I was trying to find where this fucking guy was, upon creating the highlight reel for this, because there was so much noise last night, if you hear it, it's because he's right here. So I'm pretty sure at one point I walked around this side, did this, turned around immediately and was focusing on literally everything but. And I couldn't hear the harpsichord playing because of my housemates. They had a party last night. Anyway, enough with the great tragedy. Let's talk about
Duke Manuel?
why I have no cookie dough pieces in my blizzard.
I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir. I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Pelleru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark, raving
sure I
mad?
don't know.
There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity.
Thank you, I am full of it.
Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Sorry, I have to think about this because I forget exactly who he's... Oh.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order
Okay.
is everywhere. We come from France. We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
I'm going to use one of these, get two more. I'll try this one.
First of all, the question is to know what Louisiana can be used for. We agree that today, all it brings you is death. Every day, a few more Spaniards die far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire. You have a point there.
Thank you.
Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Oh god. Okay.
I'm sure that Lord Mortimer will be very appreciative. He's always supported those who have given him help. And you know well that he has every means to do so.
That at least is true.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on
Can
me.
you, though? I'm afraid I might
Lord
fuck it up.
Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed indeed. I think I fucking heard it. Good God, what a nightmare. I just have to remember where my bedroom is. I won, by the way. Anyway, yeah, so I walked by him because he's kind of hiding in a corner. Went on to the railingless balcony, so that was good. I still didn't see him when I angled the camera, and couldn't hear the harpsichord playing because I couldn't hear the harpsichord playing. And if that ain't all you need to know about me, particularly blind. It's really great. I'm on the wood paneled side, aren't I? Who is this? Who are you? Oh, that's Godoy. Never mind. I always seem to lose my room. No, my room is right here, isn't it? I think. Okay. I'm really excited that we're loading as slow as we are. Okay, yep, this is my room indeed.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Not anymore.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
Yeah, why would I want to change sides? Tell me everything.
Do you perhaps know something that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table. If you have a good reason for Spain to keep Louisiana, I'm all ears.
Louis, I can assure you on good authority that the Crown will never let France take over Louisiana without taking firm action. Your country has everything to lose, especially now, it being weakened as it is on the home front.
That's what
In
you
other
think.
words, you believe the aim is to weaken France?
Just an observation, Louis. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Sure. No, but make her believe so. I mean... do I trust her?
Of course, Emily. You know you have my full trust.
Louis, you're lying. That's not good. Any more of that and I might get upset. Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too
How
late.
could she know I'm lying? How could she know I'm lying? Sorry, I forget which one makes me... That was what I thought of it.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, Are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear.
I mean,
she
that's fair.
has.
She's dead.
Any news of your mother?
Well, I should imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your mother did is inexcusable. She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do anything to her. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Is that the manipulation again? Or is that just go to bed?
Come, Louis.
Go to bed with a friend. Nice. I'm getting very lucky in my games. But also the fact that...
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united.
That is true.
He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh my god, they killed him. He dead now. Uh-oh. All that time looking for him, and he's only going to die. Which we'll never know because this game takes 8 years to load. She distracted me with her wanton ways. Ho. Maybe someday.
Emily?
You're hilarious to think if she stayed.
Emily? Are you there?
She did what she had to. Get me.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
The game is back on. Oh.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it. Even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Duke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and it...
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What? What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
For, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, Camille.
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work
I will
for
intervene.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
I had to use them all. And then... Oh god, I can't even do this. Diversion's locked.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but you seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things!
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
In every little thing. I'm gonna use another one. And then I'm gonna use this.
I'm sure we can work things out.
But you don't know him.
Let's stay united, Jack. He's nothing without us.
Really?
Trust me.
It's not.
This is not who you are. You're better than that.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. I know you're no coward.
Yeah.
So give me your weapon, please.
But
There's nothing to fear. I'm right here.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry. You're safe now, Jacques.
I am great. I'm a helper.
Monsieur Peru, you could have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet here hadn't stopped you. Your behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment. My friends, we shall continue the conference later. I would like to apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. You all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
Cool. School's out. Nice. I slept with Lady Hillsborough. Hell yeah, I did. I wish I knew what his secret was, but I just didn't have the... Nice. Okay, we have to unlock all this stuff. Everything we don't have yet. There we go. Okay. Science. I've got 4 more points. I don't know. There we go. Okay, we'll do that, I guess. Everything else is level 1. I've got 2 more skill points. Diversion. Anything close to leveling up? Not really. Okay, I'll just put everything. Alright, I guess we'll just do that. I do need to hunt for my stuff again because I've burned through everything, as I typically do. Dangerous stakes. Okay, I'm really glad this thing loads as quickly as it does. God, I might as well just grab myself my fucking drink while I'm at it. Please excuse me for half a second. And we're back. Emily, you have some explaining to do.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves.
Rude.
Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's
It is quite something.
That madman deserves
He does
to
not.
die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest.
Dismissed.
Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Oh, okay, I gotta read. Gotta decide, what do we read? I still don't have any of this. Look at all this stuff. Oh, God. Daily record of the secret police. The noblesse sword. Agility. The prince, of course, Machiavelli. Aristotle. Oh, who do I read? Questioning, etiquette, science, politics. That was such a fun one. Let's do the Leviathan. May I?
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally. I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention
Thanks.
it, my lord. You would have done the same. I was just quicker.
Ah, humility is a fine quality,
Thank
sir.
you.
Where is he now?
In his room, I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again. Or, worse yet, attacking one of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
We're having a glitch in the Matrix.
Tell me, my lord, can you think of any reason why he would be so terrified of you?
Terrified? Come now, that's a bit harsh. I think he was simply unable to put things into perspective. I see no reason to fear me. Ask President Washington. I don't believe I'm such a difficult friend.
Having spoken to him, I can assure you that he feared you even more than death itself. Had he disappointed you in any way recently?
Of course, he was on the edge. He was desperate, and it grew noticeable in his work. Our collaboration was probably coming to an end, but I certainly didn't feel the need to threaten him, ever.
But without you, no more support, no more money. It was an end to his social status. If you lost, he lost everything, didn't he?
No, not his life.
Thanks to me, I guess. On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you. Have we covered everything?
Absolutely. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
We shall lose. I'm on your team. We're gonna lose.
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
True. I'll see you later, my lord.
That is hella fucking true. There was like something quietly terrifying about him, but I don't know what it is yet. Maybe the fact that he could kill us all and make it look like an accident. And I'm also going around trying to see if I can find any more little treasures, but I think I've gotten mostly everything. Because I don't have anything. Oh, we're glitching out a bit. Yeah, I'm picking up everything as we go along here. But maybe there's more. Hang on, let me just do a little... Oh, yeah.
Dante's Purgatory. Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form? Charming.
That totally looks like we should be able to interact with it. But alas, it is just a note. Yeah, I think I've unfortunately... Fuck. The shit I don't need. You right there, bub? No? You wanna come here? Do you wanna come here? Is your foot asleep? I think your foot's asleep. My sweet boy. Oh, he gave me a weird look that just looked like he was sad. Even though, like, he was laying there and he didn't have to leave, but he decided that he wanted to leave. Sweet old man that he is. So Roman likes his butt pet, and he likes it to be like, kind of like, I don't want to say violent, that's not the word, but he likes his butt rubbed roughly. And same thing with his head. He loves, like, when I kind of pat his head very quickly. You good there, pal? Okay. And then he's going to give me his butt. Oh, yeah, he loves that. Okay. You good? You good boy? Yeah? Okay. Just check on. I may not enter through here. I kind of want to check on,
Monsieur Johann van
May I? I may. Oh, I'm going to snoop the fuck out of this guy's room.
What do you want from me, de Richet? Get on with it.
Oh.
I'm busy.
As I was passing by your room, I wondered if you'd made any progress with your search for the Al-Azif.
Do you remember our little discussion last time, de Richet?
Indeed, I do.
So, please go straight to hell and stop wasting my time.
I wanted to speak to you about the conference.
Listen, you chose your side. You had every possible reason to make the right choice, but you preferred to commit yourself to Mortimer. Good luck, because it's a lost battle. The subject is closed. Anything else?
No, sir.
Excuse me. This is the wrong room.
It was open and I so desperately wanted to snoop. We haven't snooped in his room, and why is he fucking there? He has no right to be in his own room. I wish to be in that room, snooping through it, as my God-given right. I think this is Elizabeth's room, so we don't need to be in there. Any other? Nope.
President George Washington.
George? I wonder if I could get that book. George? He's not here. I'm gonna try and get the book.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Golden elixir. Fucking baller. God damn it. We get stuck on the stupidest shit sometimes. Oh, may I? Well, we're full on that. That's good. We can't go through there. Whose room am I entering now? Whose room is this? Is it my room? It's definitely not. I don't know whose room this is. Oh, for fuck's sake, Devil's Thorn, my ass.
Amber. The alchemist is an old man.
Well, yes, that is true. Are we in Emily's room? We must be, right?
A ruble.
What am I doing with these coins anyway?
The alchemist is a young man.
They must be in Emily's room.
A pound.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. God damn it.
The signs of obscurantism.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, yes. Dende.
Golden elixir.
I hate that. I'm like, I wasted 2 fucking things because... I want all of these couches for reasons.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
Oh. Fuck it.
If I'm not mistaken, Paracelsus named the element called zinc.
Yeah. Thanks. Ooh. And that's it. Okay. What kind of mysterious notes are we talking about? Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Hi, Regino. Thank you very much for the host. I hope your stream went well. It did not say there was mysterious notes added to my... Not really. Okay, I guess it does not matter. Let us figure that this was probably Emily's room. My fucking back.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Wait, I went in through the back door and he wasn't there? What fucking direction am I heading in now? I think it's this way. I actually don't know. I'm confused.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others for crying out loud.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Louis, once again,
Why are you shouting
bravo
at
for
the
what
man?
you did. If it weren't for you, Peru would have blown his brains out. You've got courage. I like this. We just lost the vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Hall. I must absolutely find a solution.
Like,
Excuse me, sir, but given recent events, I find it somewhat cavalier to return to your political preoccupations so quickly.
Yes, I know. You must find me inhumane. But what can I do? We are here to decide upon the fate of our nations, Louis. It is time you realize what is at stake here. I hold nothing against Monsieur Peru personally, but what concerns me most right now is to not lose sight of the objectives of this meeting. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute.
what was Emily after? Oh, sorry, I read that.
Can you tell me what Duchess Hillsborough proposed to you on the night of the conference?
I was sure you'd
Yeah,
ask
she did
me
the same
that.
thing.
Not that I hold the Duchess dear to my heart, but I do nevertheless have some scruples. I have noticed you hovering around her since you arrived, and I only have one piece of advice to give you. Don't forget why she came here, and don't delude yourself.
That makes 2 pieces of advice.
Ah, how you love having the last word. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to go now. I will see you later.
And he vanishes into the night. Why did you guys do... Well, you guys obviously did the nasty, too. Let me see how he doing.
Sorry, sir, but you cannot go through. We have very clear instructions from Lord Mortimer. Monsieur Peru must rest.
Well, we'll see about that. I can figure it out. I actually might be able to get in via the door here. If I can get around to it. Maybe I can't. Just kidding. I just want to see what he's doing. How can it be night out? Wasn't it just morning?
No answer. Nothing.
I'm assist again.
Emily? Emily, are you there?
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
I can't leave yet. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Jesus. She doesn't want to talk to us.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
I'm just catching up with my buddies. We had a big day today.
Monsieur de Richet, I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment and...
I am expected. I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
God, why is everybody in such a fucking rush?
A ruble.
God, everybody just doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Why? Whatever. I'll show myself out.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Yeah, what now?
Louis, open
Oh,
up,
Georgie!
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming!
Louis. Oh, there you are at last.
Sorry.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Why am I constantly looking after these people?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal
We've
Biaggi.
never been able to get in that room, and I'm super curious. The door that leads to nowhere. The chest.
President George
George,
Washington.
can I access... I think I could go to the balcony on his side, couldn't I? I think. I said, but I was very unsure. Also, if we know that Emily is in her room, I need to find out how to get into her room. Yeah. Okay.
A fragment of amber.
I actually don't know whose room this is. This room is. Oh, I think this is Bolner's. Yeah, this is Volner's room. Fuck. Fucking Devil's Thorn is gonna be the fucking death of me. Okay. Servant anywhere? Maybe not.
Sir Jacques Peru? Sir
I know.
Jacques
I would
Peru?
like you to see if we can't sneak in now.
Come on, for Christ's sake, Peru. Wake up! De Richet? What do you want?
Great. He doesn't look inclined to let me pass. Get rid of him, Louis.
Don't! make me repeat myself, Richard. What are you here for? You wouldn't be in cahoots with Peru by any chance now, would you?
Absolutely not. I only came here to check on Monsieur Peru. His catatonic state seems to be beyond traditional medicine.
Listen here, Derichet. Don't take me for a pigeon. There's nothing odd about Peru. Mortimer has simply sedated him. There's nothing out of the ordinary about that, so find something else to say. What are you here for? You wouldn't be in cahoots with Peru by any chance now, would you?
I don't remember what his weaknesses are. Oh, that's right. He's immune to occultism.
What am I doing here? I could ask you the same question. This isn't your room, as far as I know.
Don't go trying one-upmanship with me. I have a very good reason to be here.
Right. Find a way of getting rid of him, Louis. Otherwise, he won't leave you alone.
I am persuaded that Mortimer has a secret room somewhere in the manor. If I'm here, it's obviously because Peru must know where it is. But you might even know about it. Do you?
Look, if Mortimer really has a secret room, you ought to try in his study, don't you think?
Probably, yes.
Anyhow, that's where I would have built one.
I'll go and see in his study. But I'm warning you, Derichet. If you're taking me for a ride, I'll make you regret it.
I mean, I am and I'm not.
That's one thing out of the way.
I am and I'm not.
Great. Honey.
Oh, sweet. Actually, that's great. Hey, buddy. How are ya? Search his pockets.
No, leave me alone.
Monsieur!
I don't want to.
Monsieur Peru!
No. I won't. No, don't touch her. No!
Oh, man. I don't know what Mortimer's given him, but he's not looking all there. He's in a catatonic state. I've seen patients after a major trauma before, but
what do we
nothing
do
like
for a
this.
full-time job?
Mortimer has spared no effort to calm him down. I wonder who could have done this to him. I know Lord Mortimer gave him something, but even the strongest opiates don't have this
Maybe they
effect.
tinkered with his brain.
It's as if his body is no longer responding.
You're leaving me with something here.
Pupils totally dilated and unresponsive. Pulse extremely slow and faint. No reaction to any stimuli. It's the first time I've come across something like this. I don't even know how he's able to stay seated.
Cool.
Let's see what he has on him.
Search his pockets. What an asshole move to do. No.
Monsieur!
I don't want to.
Monsieur Peru!
No. I won't. No, don't touch her. No!
Oh, man.
Okay.
I don't know what Mortimer's given him, but he's not looking all there.
Well, we've already examined him. Done.
He's in a catatonic state.
Oh, that's kind of shitty. I don't think there's anything new here that I haven't already seen, I guess.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I have no space left. I'll retrieve
It's
it
always
later.
the devil's thorn. Oh my god. Sir, don't you have a bedroom also? Did you not have a bedroom? Ah, of course. No. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here that can help me.
Dear friend.
Okay. I'm assuming that's a shoehorn. Oh, that's the door that goes nowhere. Okay. Locked. Blocked. Blocked. Blocked.
Huh. It's as if there were several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this. What are you on about now? I should never
A
have
letter
told you
from
what
William
happened to me.
the Younger,
That's how it
addressed to
works, and
Emily.
You know it full well.
He's the
I'm
present
not that
Prime
naive.
Minister of the
I
United
know you
Kingdom.
inside out.
A
Stop.
Chinese coin,
We'll end up losing
recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cache. 2 coils circle the lock.
I'll move away. It's fine.
Queen Charlotte. All the royal family of England is there, from what I can tell. A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed
Oh,
to
the
England.
younger and the elder.
He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Nice. I'm gonna rifle through.
A devil's
Ah!
to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
I hate that for me. Why is it also so very dark in here? Oh.
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope. Right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you? Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on, then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on, then. Shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot. Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister.
Obviously.
That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always
I
happen
don't know,
to
put the
me?
gun down.
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but... I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see.
No.
How can I tell them apart?
I'm gonna fuck this up.
Wait, I've got an idea.
I don't.
On the night of our arrival... You gave me something. I wasn't feeling very well, and you gave me something. What was it?
My handkerchief. And you even kept it. It was stained with your blood. Louis, I already told her. This is all a waste of time. I'm the one who told you.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Oh my god, okay.
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire. Mortimer welcomed us in a very odd way. What happened?
It won't work, Louis. It wasn't Mortimer who welcomed us. It was Sir Gregory. Sorry, Louis. I already told her.
Man.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll. Before going to bed, I went for a stroll. Did we speak to each other during that stroll?
You must be mistaken. After going up to bed, I went straight to sleep. But she knows all that, Louis. I already told her. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Ask the twin behind.
In the portrait gallery, we found ourselves in a singular situation. What happened to us?
We both went around the manor all night like sleepwalkers, searching. And that's how we found ourselves in Mortimer's private gallery, behind the chimney. That doesn't prove a thing. I told you all that. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
Ask the twin in front.
Last night, you came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night, and that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer. What? No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man? You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade. That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Why would it give you that option?
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
See what you've done. See.
Louis? What on earth is going on?
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
I shot her. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. Why do I still have the feeling like I picked the wrong one? Oh, sorry, what? Ah, yes, of course. What a crazy night it's been. Oh my god. And everything is sore. Ugh.
Good God! They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
That's fine. I'll just sneak my way around. Nobody will know it's me. Ah, yes, very good. Okay, can I not do this? Very good. There's been a murder. I hope that I can sneak through here. Or maybe not. Or maybe yes. Ooh. Very good. Portrait gallery? Yes, actually. I think. It's that devil's thorn again. Ah. Even my golden elixir is starting to get a little deplenished. Come on. Ah, very good. Okay. Already looked at that. I just have to sneak my way out here. And then the loading screens. Very good. Okay, so if I go this way, and I think in here, around here, no. Yes? Fucking edge bases are so... And then... Yes. I'm assuming this is where I am supposed to... Yeah, I'm supposed to go. Oh, getting tired.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only. Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore.
Sorry.
Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess. Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Like what? Like what though? Sure.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
Okay.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
Good planning.
And without any security or personnel.
Louis, I am proud of you.
Thanks.
You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed
Not
me.
true.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked, composed of 7 parts. Each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge.
Dodged a bullet there.
I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages. He helped me understand certain
We'll worry about
passages
semantics afterwards.
until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you accepted?
Please don't be
Okay.
stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3
Shit, she
years
caved.
later in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was.
Ooh.
But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute. One last thing. What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
You're probably right. I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
Yes.
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily
It's
to...
Emma.
Yes, or rather, for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
We're talking about a war.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Uh-huh.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Right, your hand?
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
Samuel Ritter du Choix. You wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
I don't have anything else, so I have to...
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries,
This took a really
Louis.
strange
They are
turn.
playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower.
That is true.
We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's
You can't
plans.
stop
But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
Maybe she already did. Where the fuck are we?
There. That's why we are here.
Oh. Did it slice and dice? That's awkward. Damn it. Close, but no cigar.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Sorry, 5 or 6?
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Some nails?
Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
6646. I am going to forget that.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea. But it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving. The exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible.
Of course.
Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks.
I did.
Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Others?
There's one in the portrait gallery.
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Dates?
What do you mean by the concordance of dates, exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
You gave me a message?
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise?
Not Georgie.
The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
6646? What? Okay, because that is not what it said in the translation scribe thing down there. Oh, I have to pick a book. I gotta pick a book to read. Well, we suck. Anything close to leveling up? Etiquette. Etiquette is close to leveling up. Okay. Oh. Etiquette. Looking for etiquette. Oh, God, this will be so good. Logic. Manipulation. Politics. Etiquette. Diversion. Etiquette. Evelina. Thanks. The hell is that? Oh, I think that was just...
What on earth is that? A disc with information engraved in the metal? An iris that should open, I imagine, and blood.
Mother? The dried blood. There.
Yes, it's mine. Sorry if I stained everything, but I must admit that, at the time, my thoughts were more on the pain than cleaning up after myself.
They're Roman numerals, Arab numbers, and town names.
Go on. I'm listening. What do you think?
I can't even... Oh, I was going to say.
All the town names mentioned have something to do with Christ, haven't they? Golgotha, Bethlehem, Nazareth.
Exactly.
Okay.
Did you succeed in opening this, Iris?
Yes, by putting the cross on the console and the 3 nails on the disc, the iris opens. It gives access to a hole where I put my hand, thinking I could fully open the iris. There's a handle at the bottom, and as you can see, it didn't turn out very well for me.
Well, great job. You're really not using the old noodle there, are you?
Let's see if I can work it out myself. It looks like a kind of control panel.
It looks like certain mechanisms I've seen before. I wouldn't be surprised if I had to put the claim of the Third Cross in it.
Tell me, Mother, you wouldn't know anything that might save me some time, would you?
That's where you'll have to put the Clement III cross. You insert the cross into the slot, and it will open the iris. You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
Don't fucking rush me. Nice. Oh. What are these coins going to do? Am I going to take them to the enchanted vending machine?
An old sesterce from Roman Gaul.
Fucking Devil's Thorn, man.
Famous cross.
Oh, sweet.
Perfect. One key found.
I thought I...
The Greek drachma.
It actually... How did they say it in Odyssey?
Both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Something like that. I found the cross, just to let you know. Also, why didn't we speak about the dead body that's here? That is also now mysteriously removed. Very good. Okay, where did it go? Did she eat it? Oh, shit. Okay, now I have to get out of here. Oh, sweet. Oh,
Golden elixir.
That'll do it. I was gonna say this is a no-go. I have to go out here. Nope. Maybe it was through here. Oh god. Oh my god. Why is it I'm always a struggle bus to get out of here? Every fucking time. I want to get to this idiot here. But it's a dead end here. And I don't think I can use these doors. No, these doors are fake. Fake doors. Nice Carmelite water. Now we'd be talking. Nice. More Carmelite water. Oh, wait, no. This is correct. Every time.
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Where's the tower room? Secret room of the portrait gallery. I think I'm in the portrait gallery, aren't I? Yeah.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet. That statue is not positioned correctly.
Oh no. Thank God. It's actually open sesame. Holy hell.
So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it.
Because we've just
I
unleashed
wonder
evil
why.
into the world.
Never mind. Now it's too late. So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Okay. I don't necessarily know what that means. I don't know where the tower room is. What's the tower room? Which one is the tower room? I'll have to Google that.
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
That's the best part. He gets to make it all himself.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Okay, so let's try and find the tower room. The library. Which one is the tower room?
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
Maybe if I sit and look at it, it'll tell me more? I don't even know if I've seen one of these, like, recently. I don't know. Oh my god. Yawn. Oh my god, sorry. I am hella fucking stiff. Can I pick this up now? Nope.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Mysterious notes. What does that mean, though? Like, what? What mysterious notes? Hmm. Well, I'll be damned. There we go. Okay. Those doors are not real doors. Oh my god. Napoleon, Jesus Christ, my guy. You scare the shit out of me. I don't know if I can talk to you. You might be a no-no. My mother said not to talk to strangers, sorry. Did I? Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to speak to you. And this is what? Dining hall. We'll check it. I guess we'll take a peek in here. I'm also looking for the tower room, and I don't really know where that is. Anytime now.